What's up, guys? Mike with Toydepot here. Today is Monday, January 5th, 2026. We're going to go over what's new in the shop, what came in, what sold, and any news we have coming up. And the big news that we do have coming up right now is this Saturday is Geeking Out. So January 10th, Geeking Out, finally here after months of preparation. So we're excited for that. Lots of vendors from all over the country. They've been trying to compete with each other, so there's going to be a lot of good stuff for sale. If you're a VIP for Friday night, we'll see you then. That's the start of it. But we're pretty excited about this and happy that it's finally here. First show of the year. So we're going to try to knock it out of the park as usual. I just got an update from the guy with the DeLorean car. He's going to be there, posted up for photo ops. So he'll be there with the DeLorean parked out front. We got a really good cosplayer that does Batman. He'll be there as well. So we're excited about these things coming up. I keep getting calls and messages and a bunch of stuff, just hyping up the show and giving us some good vibes for that. And then we do, what was the other one? Can't remember, but we have a lot of good things planned and we're excited. Show's finally here, so we'll see you then. So let's see what we got in the shop this week. We had a show yesterday from Can't Quit You Baby on Whatnot. So they knocked it out of the park and they sold a bunch of stuff last night. So there's going to be a lot of holes in people's cases. But we'll start off here and see what came in and what sold. We did sell a lot of Joes this weekend. Our buddy Total Madness Custom, he came in and he bought some Joes. He's a friend of the shop. He does a bunch of custom work. I got feedback last week that I go too fast and sorry about that. I get in a rush sometimes and I forget. But I try to go as slow as possible. But you could always shoot me a message online if you want me to go back to a case and see what somebody has that I missed. Those weapons are new back there. There's a small Sergeant Slaughter as well. But the Joes have been going pretty good. So we'll also be putting out a few things on Friday. For VIP, we'll have a couple items out for sale. If you want us to bring anything, just shoot us a message so we can do that for you. This is new. These are new. These came from one of our buddies who comes in. Remote control car works, and then the Jada die-cast speed racer. Marvel Legends. I just picked up a bunch of homies. So we got a bunch of little mysteries. Legends have been a little slow. I don't think we picked up too many. Or these are new. Kevin picked these up, I think, Saturday. He did a hunt. He did a pick with Trap Ninja. So they went out and picked up a bunch of stuff. So these vintage 90s Marvels, Hulk, Spider-Man, Captain America. A lot of them came in. Loose Legends. Oh, we've had a fall. This dog's hanging on for his life. Spider-Man fell. She fell. And luckily that's it. Got a Green Goblin up there. He's a little newer. Craven. More Spider-Man. Spider-Punk. The X-Men. Professor Beast with his jacket. And Wolverines. Up the yin yang. Fat Thor, the Bath thing. So a lot of legends as usual, but it has slowed down on the package stuff. Wrestling, I'll probably bring a couple of these guys, these big LJN rubber guys. Just the good ones though, like the white shirt Raph, Jake the Snake with the with Damien, and what's his name? I forget the manager's name, but he has a Kane and then Mr. Fuji with the cane as well. It looks like Manny was here, Doc Doom. Let's put in some Funko Pops. A few legends. Oh, they had a fall too. Looked like she knocked him back. Hobgoblin. This is Rick and Morty stuff. A Bat Raptor. Some Hot Wheels stuff. X-Men 97, some retro card stuff. He set up that Wolverine where he's looking at the picture of Phoenix. Nobody wants the Rainbow Bright car, the color buggy. Oh, he's got some Hot Wheels Knight Rider stuff, some Bath pieces, some classified. So Manny does a good mix of a little of everything. You put in the Batmobile, Robbie the Robot, Harley Quinn, and a Spider-Gwen signed back there. It's pretty cool. Top shelf stuff. I don't think anything's changed. Martin's coming back. I think Martin came back last night, and his case is pretty much hold a bunch of holes in there. He's been selling for the past 2 weeks. He usually comes every week to re-up, but he's been gone and he's packed up. He's ready for geeking out. He's been in Mexico for 2 weeks, resting and relaxing, toy hunting, picking up some stuff that he left behind a couple years ago. So we're excited to see what he has. Some more wrestling stuff. I know he has like a bunch of monsters, the tumblers, and a couple other things that we're excited to see. I think I showed that last week. The his tank, the lion bot. This is new. This is Joe's with the grappling hook. Chromazone was here, rearranging, bringing in extra parts. Some of the Secret Wars sold. He's been selling these robots pretty good. And of course, his Joes always sell. With vehicles. Complete. And then his robots, his Shoguns right there, that are probably going to start moving at the time the show comes on. And for our friends, the Felix family, Art and his wife, his lovely wife and sister. They say I always skip this section, so I'm going to try to take my time here, because we did switch it up since you guys came on Saturday. The last of our Labubus and what are they? Crybabies. So We'll probably be getting rid of those soon. This ET game. So this is an ET shelf now. Oh, that's a new one, this ET wind-up. This little ET PVC figures. Some Kirby's, Teletubbies, Munchichi. This is Kevin's case from his personal collection. Some Jellycat figures right there, some plush Jellycat stuff, some Hello Kitty bags, like little travel pouches, mugs, ramen mugs, and little Lego sets, and these little coin purses as well. And then down here, the Rainbow Bright stuff. Karopi and the gang, Hello Kitty, and the plushes. Up here, Teddy Ruxpin's still there, Strawberry Shortcake, and the Lord of the Rings stuff. Over here in our small section, Crash Bandit, Batman and DC section. This is art section right here. This is what he likes. And congrats on the DeLorean you picked up this weekend. It looks good with the mask figure in there. Fits perfect. A lot of Disney stuff, little Smalls, Bugs Bunny, Looney Tune stuff. Plush, robots, Power Rangers, Mr. T. Mr. Spock. So I'm trying to think what to take on Friday. So any suggestions, shoot me a message. I'm probably gonna take just a couple big items. Bigger items harder to find. These guys are new. Everybody's favorite, Cheech and Chong from the Battle of the Bands. I'll probably take those. You don't see those too often. They're Ramses, I guess. They're from Italy, and they are like a Sansei, a line based in Egypt. So these guys transform into humans or something. I forgot, but it's a cool line, really good condition. So we'll probably bring you some of that. Maybe that. This 3-0 Power Ranger set. These Tikamoos from our buddy Gerald Okumura. Just some little vinyl knickknacks. These will probably come with us, maybe one of them, at least blue or orange. Cup of coffee. See what he's got in here. He won't be there this time. But he'll be at the next show. But he does have some good stuff as always. magnets, pins, a Barbie puzzle, Bug's Life, Ladybug. I think we've seen these. I think we're pretty good on this side. Transformers. One of the gargoyles sold. Looks like Goliath. One of the vintage ones sold this weekend. Our Futurama stuff that we put out. Couple of holes in there. Those couple things sold in there. Looks like a lot of the Bender stuff. Nice little sets in there. Some of the Jurassic Park we brought in sold. These were all new. Kevin picked these up, I think, at that house on Saturday. Was it Saturday or Friday? I think it was Friday. Wrestling stuff's been pretty hot. A lot of it is sold. Need to pick up some new ones. And then if you want to check out the fun shop, me and Kevin were on there with Ronnie, our buddy Lo-Fi, and Greg. Check that out, Lo-Fi and I'm sorry, the Fun Shop on YouTube. It was a fun show. Greg's got a nice collection in there. Really cool stuff, like really cool. Like not just toys, but just obscure, different stuff that you don't see every day. One of the coolest things I've seen, he had we were walking in and we were talking and he has a picture of Mr. T and the A-Team from the show The A-Team, and it looks like a family picture. It's like in a family frame, and I'm like, man, where did you get this? It looks like it was in his house. And he goes, yeah. He goes, you know, we actually picked up his storage locker a couple years ago, and we picked up a lot of his stuff. So he had a picture of that. He had his driver's license and some crazy stuff that's really cool that I didn't even think about. But the script to Rocky 3 he had, but he said he sold it. That was one of the pricier items that he sold to get some of his money back from that set. But a crazy pickup in this world we find. Cup of coffee, second case. Smurfs, Garfield, Peanuts Gang, King Kong, some ninja stuff, just a lot of different stuff that you don't see every day too often. She's got it. Some Batman trading cards. I remember Art, Felix, those were some of your cards you bought off me at the old shop. I remember that's when I first met you a couple years ago. You got Anthony, the wrestling case. I think he added those fig arts. Those are pretty new. That Dr. Doom was pretty good. We'll probably be taking some of these MOTU items, Probably the Skeletor here. Some of the classics will come with us. Hard to see, but this 3-pack. Oh man, this glare is horrible. But just some of the harder stuff to find. We'll take it with us. Not a lot of stuff, but just some stuff just so we can get rid of and have people find it. Turtles. Some shark stuff. I'm probably going to take this. Some of these carded ones. Oh, these Rampage one. Primal Rage. Kevin picked up. I think he sold some of the loose ones already. But he did pick these up this weekend at that toy hunt. Somebody's coming. Somebody's about to knock on the door and seen it was closed. Let's go to Mark's case. Trap Ninja. He picked up a bunch of stuff, and he has a bunch of stuff ready for the show. So he's lining up his totes for Saturday. Friday and Saturday he's gonna set up and knock it out of the park for sure. He's got this 3-pack set right here. He'll probably be here Thursday picking up some of his stuff to take to the show. He picked up these Game of Death Bruce Lee's. They're like unpainted. I've never seen them before. Fist of Fury. Something different. E.T. carded, like a little keychain figure. So we're getting ready, and Mark will be ready. Who's gonna be there? Mark. Lo-Fi will be here. Who else? Travis from the Enemy Planet will be there. Pablo will be there. Retro Butter, Can't Quit You Baby will be there. Doc Realities. We got a lot of people that just from this store alone, we'll have about 5 or 6 of our vendors that are here. Then you got like Toys versus Games gonna be there. Retro Butter, I already said him. Rare Formula will be there. Mike's Toys and Stuff will be there. So all the local toy shops that we know will be there. Surge from Kelly's. Who else? What other toy stores? JJ Collects. I think he's at that new one in Santa Clarita. He'll be there. He does a lot of comic books. VHS Crypt from the Midwest, or where is the East Coast? I guess he's in Pennsylvania. So that's going to be a good one. He shipped a bunch of his stuff out, so he'll be here soon. He'll touch down on I think Thursday. He'll be here in California. And then, he'll be here Thursday. Then he'll start setting up Friday. Get situated. And then blow it out. So save your money. Bring cash. PayPal, Venmo. Zelle is always welcome. But that hard cash never goes wrong. All right, I think I'm good for today. I'll probably do another show during the week just to prepare for Saturday. And shoot me some messages if you have any questions. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. See you Saturday for all you local people. Say hello. Give me some tips, please. Comments. Let me know in person what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. I know it's a lot of wrong, but we live and we learn. So thanks again, guys. We're out. See you soon.